I was in a rush trying to get to a place quickly. But I remembered a friend of mine told me recently that every time you hear a voice coming or ringing in your mind once, twice, 3 times, it's the Holy Spirit reminding you of something. And it was really hard for me to stop by the roadside to take this video, but I had to. I have a message. I can't resist. This is a message that is meant for the youth and young adults. As you know, I love to speak about financial wellness, and it has been on my mind since, some days, and I kept postponing. But this time round, I had to stop by the road to do this recording as a reminder to our youth, our teenagers, our young adults, about especially something that will be very useful today, tomorrow, and in the future. This is something to do with financial wellness. Please, I urge you to start today to save for your financial future. You don't have to be making a lot of money. It can be even from the pocket money your parents give you, or stipend, or whichever source of income or money. You should learn to save a bit. A portion of that money, you save it, and save it in an account that will help your money to grow. Don't just save it, like put it in a bag or somewhere. Save it in a place where it will grow. And believe you me, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from today, you'll appreciate my advice. Recently, I was listening to a message from our president, and he said, some of you think, like those of us that are now mature or are old or adults, some of you, there's a tendency of you assuming that possibly we have never been young. But whatever I come to share with you here is that I have been young just like any other, and there are lessons that we have learned. Some of the things that we share with you are emanating from our own mistakes. And if we were given an opportunity to go back 20, 30, 40 years behind, we would maybe not make the same mistakes. And it is those mistakes that we are trying to rectify today, that we are trying to safeguard you, the youth, and young adults. We are trying to advise you so that you don't fall in the same trap, you don't make the same mistakes. The same mistakes of maybe using all the money that you get. The same mistakes of not knowing that saving should be part and parcel of your life. Because when you save, you will then have opportunities to invest. As a result of investing, you will grow. Grow in terms of how much money gets into your account, and you will be able to generously give without pain. Today, I was speaking with somebody, and he said something again that I would want to share with you. Please listen, and listen carefully. He said, a friend of his said, yes, it's okay to borrow money from the bank, but it's also good for you to live without an obligation to pay with interest. And this is what he said. How about you think of you making money on a daily, and it doesn't matter how much, like instead of you taking out or giving, instead you receive money on your account on a daily. You receive, even if it's 1,000 on a daily basis, you receive that amount. Even if it's 500, even if it's whatever amount you get, I'm in Rwanda francs because I'm right in Rwanda. You can talk about dollars, you can talk about euros, you can talk about whichever currency, but have the desire, set goals that will help you to save. Because when you save, you're able to make money, you will be able to invest, you will be able to grow financially, you'll be able to meet obligations that you wouldn't otherwise meet. But as a young person, you have a future, and the future that you want to achieve, you start it today. The definition of success for some people, they look at success as the ultimate, the end goal. But the definition of success should be from the daily intentional sacrifices that you make to put away that 100, that 1,000, that 5,000. You put it aside for your future, because the future will only and only be determined by the kind of decisions that you make today. All right, I just wanted to share with you. And if you haven't subscribed, you haven't liked, or you haven't shared this page, I encourage you to share, because I know through sharing my story, the knowledge or the information I share with you, so many people will benefit, and together we will have a rich or a wealthy and a financially well and stable society. All right, have a good day. Love you from the Hanye space. Bye.